Hey, welcome back! If you can't tell by my freaking awesome headgear, we are going to the Magic Kingdom this week. It is really the most famous park on Walt Disney World property, and it's full of a ton of amazing attractions and dining options and character appearances. So let's get started. FYI, this is where your My Disney Experience app really comes in handy. I was just looking at mine in the Magic Kingdom earlier. It is great. It shows you wait times, dining options, all sorts of different things for the different parks. This is really where it comes in handy. So on this tour of Magic Kingdom, I will be taking you around to all of the different attractions. Many of them will have extended lines and everything due to COVID-19, as they also have suspended FastPass Plus to open up line space and social distancing. So let's go on this magical tour. So as you come up Main Street, USA, you are greeted by a ton of shops. There's the confectionery, there's Tony's Town Square restaurant, and there's the hat shop where I got this. And yes, you can get like your name embroidered on the back. There's a ton of different styles. I got the classic Mickey ear. Now, once you come up Main Street and you hit the hub with the iconic Partners statue and a great view of Cinderella's castle, I traditionally take a hard left and head on over into Adventureland. Now, in Adventureland, you will find the Swiss Family Robinson Treehouse, the Magic Carpets of Aladdin, the Jungle Cruise, the Enchanted Tiki Room, and the Pirates of the Caribbean water ride. All of these attractions are great, and most of them, traditionally, yes, you can fast pass. So, next, I head up into Frontierland before heading over to Liberty Square. So, in Frontierland, you can find Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which is roller coaster-esque. You can also find Splash Mountain, and the Country Bear Jamboree and Tom Sawyer Island. Country Bear Jamborees kind of sit down, watch the show. Tom Sawyer Island, there we go. You can explore and climb around, and it's a great time. And Splash Mountain, I don't know if any of you have heard, but I recently heard from a very special friend that they're talking about re-theming Splash Mountain into Princess and the Frog, which I think's kind of cool. So after enjoying the Western frontier, I hop over into Liberty Square, which is based off of colonial America. And so there you can find the Haunted Mansion, the Hall of Presidents, and the Liberty Square Riverboat. Now, the Hall of Presidents is pretty cool in the fact of a lot of our more recent presidents have recorded their voices for the Hall of Presidents so that the animatronics of them can speak in their voice, which I personally think is kind of cool. So there you have it. That's Liberty Square. It's very small. So after Liberty Square, it's on to Fantasyland, which has been heavily expanded in recent years. In 2017, when I last went, I had the great opportunity to enter New Fantasyland with the reboot. So coming in from Liberty Square, you're greeted with It's a Small World and Peter Pan's Flight. Right next door is Mickey's PhilharMagic, and directly behind the iconic Cinderella's castle is Prince Charming's Regal Carousel. Awesome sauce, right? Moving into New Fantasyland, you have Under the Sea Journey of the Little Mermaid, and that's situated right behind the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and across the sidewalk from the mine train is the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, a personal favorite, if you can't tell by the Pooh Bear pillow that's in every video so far. Then going down, you still have the Mad Tea Party Teacups, Dumbo the Flying Elephant, and Goofy's Barnstormer. You know what? Let's do a hat switch. Because I have both. So let's do a hat switch, since I just mentioned Goofy's Barnstormer. Why not? Even with the iconic Goofy ears, and his name's on the hat, it's a great time. It's super comfy and makes me really happy. So why not? Alrighty, so let's move into the future with Tomorrowland. And in Tomorrowland, coming in from Fantasyland, you are greeted by Autopia, Space Mountain, Astro Orbiters, the Carousel of Progress, personal favorite, and Buzz Lightyear's Space Ranger spin. There's also the People Mover, which is a great sit down and ride around Tomorrowland on a miniature version of the monorail, which we discussed in last week's episode. And it's a great way to sit down and take a break. Now, let's talk dining options around the kingdom. There are many quick service and sit down places dotted all over the park. Some are closed or have amended hours and seating due to coronavirus, but let me give you the quick rundown. There's Aloha Isle, Auntie Gravity's Galactic Goodies, Be Our Guest Restaurant, Cinderella's Royal Table, that is in Cinderella's Castle, by the way, and heads up, it does get a little pricey. Just a little bit. Cosmic Rays, Starlight Cafe, Gaston's Tavern, Jungle Navigation Co., Ltd., Skipper Canteen. Whew, that's a long one. Liberty Square Market, Liberty Tree Tavern, Main Street Bakery, Pecos Bill, Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. Awesome taco salad, by the way. If you're in the mood for taco salad, Tex-Mex, that's the place to go. Pinocchio Village House, the Plaza Restaurant, Sleepy Hollow, Storybook Treats, Sunshine Tree Terrace, Tony's Town Square Restaurant, which I mentioned earlier, is on Main Street. Where did I go? There it is. Westwood Ho, Casey's Corner, Cheshire Cafe, Columbia Harbor House, Cool Ship, the Crystal Palace, the Diamond Horseshoe, the Friars Nook, Golden Oak Outpost, the Lunching Pad. I'll play off the Lunching Pad. I see what you did there. Yes, yes. Plaza Ice Cream Parlor, Prince Eric's Village Market, Tomorrowland Terrace, and Tortuga Tavern. Whew! That's a lot. Now, for an up-to-date list on what food options are open and available, I seriously recommend the My Disney Experience app. You can filter. Why not? Let's actually show you what it looks like. So here in the My Disney Experience app, right now I have it set to wait times. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit the down arrow next to wait times, and then I'm going to hit dining. And then it'll pop up these little fork and knife icons all over the kingdom. Oops, it zoomed out on me there. I don't know why, but that's okay. We can just always zoom right back on in. So you can tap on these beautiful little fork and knife icons and it'll tell you what food you can get there. And it'll also tell you if it's open or closed and the price range, which is pretty awesome in my personal opinion. Now, typically there are shows, entertainment options throughout the park, including character meet and greets. So unfortunately, again, due to coronavirus and Walt Disney World's phased reopening, many of them aren't happening, especially character meet and greets. I know those characters, you want to meet those characters. You're coming to Magic Kingdom for the full experience. You want to meet Mickey and Minnie and the princesses and the rest of the gang. But, unfortunately, that's not possible right now. But what's really cool is a very special friend over at the parks told me that if you do go to Disney during this uncertain time when they aren't doing character meet and greets, you should keep an eye out on the balconies and windows up above, because most of these buildings are 2 stories tall, and sometimes the princesses will pop out and wave, or Mickey and the gang will pop out. I know in Liberty Square they have the Muppets, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, Fozzie Bear, Gonzo, Sam Eagle. They appear and do a little skit about American history. And sometimes there are even processionals down different parts of Magic Kingdom so that the characters can say hi to everybody and you can say hi to them without getting too close due to social distancing guidelines. But also, please check the website, check the My Disney Experience app. That's basically your best way to keep up with all of this. So, one more thing. This is also where your Play Disney Parks app comes in handy, because in the wait lines for these different attractions, like if I was waiting in line for the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, there are games associated with that ride that I can play on my phone in the Play Disney Parks app, which I think is really cool. So that's pretty much all I've got for the Magic Kingdom. And next time we'll be talking about Animal Kingdom. So we'll go where the wild things are. I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.